full of liquor, then we die. In it, pull him to the side, let me slide. In it.
Hey guys, so today was a day, but today we are talking about Exo Kitty. I want to talk about it because I'm rewatching it, and I want to talk about some of my the things I love about the show and also things I hate about it, because season 3 will be coming out next year and I'm so gosh damn excited. But we don't have a makeup look I'm going after today. I just winged it. So yeah, but Exo Kitty, if you don't know what it is a spin-off off of the TV off the like popular movie and book series To All the Boys I Loved Before. I watched all 3 movies with my mom and I own one of the books. One second. I'm sorry, I am dealing with some social media stuff for my TikTok account, so I have to keep checking that. I'm so sorry. I also have my sleeping nephew with me, so I have to be really, really quiet. I know there's a lot going on for me right now, but watching the show, after seeing all the movies back when they first came out, me and my mom fell in love with them, and now we watch Exo Kitty 2, but I want to rewatch it every once in a while because it's just like one of those shows I get really comfortable with, so I'm rewatching it now. But it is kind of like how To All the Boys I Loved Before is, but that a completely different vibe. It is a completely different vibe because it is completely 2 different sisters, and I think they worked very well with like the Laura Jean aspect, because Laura Jean is more dream sequency of like late 90s, late 80s, early 90s, sorry, dream of like what romance is, and that's what Laura Jean is absolutely giving in in all 3 movies. And then when you watch Exo Kitty, it is more of like K-drama and the love aspect of how K-dramas are, the magicalness but like the unrealness of it, you know. And I appreciate the person, like everybody involved with all of it. But you can see aspects of both shows. Well, you can see the aspects of the movies in the show, because the movies came out back in 2018 or 2019, and then the last movie came out in 2022 or 2021. I'm sorry, I am a bit old now, so I can't remember the exact time when these all came out. But yeah. But we're going to talk about some of the characters in Exo Kitty. Exo Kitty is about the girl named Kitty who goes to her school in Korea. She goes to this school because her mom went there back in the 90s, and she wants to feel closer to her mom because her mom had passed away. And she's feeling lonely being in her home city because it's just her stepmom and her dad, and her boyfriend's in Korea. Her sisters are in college. She's lonely. So yeah. So she travels to Korea and goes to this school called KISS Academy, which is like an international school and some other stuff. She goes there trying to get closer to her mom and her mom's like spirit, like her legacy of her mother. Yeah, I know that sounds weird, but yeah. But she also goes out there to be with her boyfriend Day, and then Day's dating this girl named Yuri, quote unquote Yuri the lesbian. And yeah, I'm not gonna go into the full story because there is season 2 and then there's season 1, and I'm just gonna be talking about the characters. So if you hate spoilers or just hate character or whatever the fuck analysis is, and if you don't want someone who's biased, because I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm probably gonna be very biased. So yeah, so if you don't want to hear that, you can leave now. Okay, so we're going to be talking about the character Yuri, and I want to talk about Yuri because I fucking hate Yuri as a person, and so many people have grown to love her. I was tricked into liking Yuri, and I will say that because season 2 made her more likable, but when you rewatch season 1, Yuri is nothing but a bitch. She is doing nothing but shit just to spite Kitty, genuinely. Like, I get, as a gay person myself, like, yeah, I get, like, being afraid of your parents and like the stigma of like having to be in the closet. I don't get it to the full extent she does because she's in Korea, and Korea I know is a more conservative country. One second. Okay, so my nephew just crawled his way into my arms, but I get the whole stigma of like being afraid of being gay and being afraid of your parents and all that. But Yuri does shit just to fuck with Kitty. Such as the necklace thing. She takes that necklace just because like Day has half of Kitty's mom's necklace, or has Kitty's mom necklace, And Yuri takes that shit just to take it. And she's like, oh, is this Kitty's? And she takes it just to fucking take it, just to fuck with Kitty. Because in her head, it's like, Kitty's trying to fuck with my plan. And it's like, bitch, Kitty doesn't know you for real. All Kitty knows is, oh my gosh, my boyfriend of like 3-4 years just left me for this girl. And yeah, and there's like abrupt about it. And not to mention, she's just like being a bitch to Kitty. And it's like, if I was in this school, I would have beat her ass. I would have beat Yuri's ass. And it's like, Yuri, you are a rich bitch. Both of your parents are extremely fucking rich. Shut the fuck up. Your problems are, like, I'm gonna say yes, it is a problem. She has problems, but like, you also have no problems. Shut the fuck up. I'm not gonna say Kitty has problems either, but like, Kitty has a little bit more problems than Yuri, you know? But that's just my opinion. But I would slap the fuck out of her. And then Minho. I would slap the fuck out of Minho. As much as I love my boy Minho, I love specifically end season Minho of season 1 and season 2 Minho. I love season 2 Minho. I still slap the fuck out of season 1 Minho. That motherfucker was like, everybody's obsessed with me, everybody loves me, it can't get enough of me. All women want me. And it's like, bitch, no. You are cute, but shut the fuck up, because I'd beat your ass genuinely. And yeah. But like, I'm also on the fact that Day doesn't ever really stick up for Kitty. He is a spineless ass bitch. He doesn't stick up for Kitty when it comes to Yuri or Minho. And neither does Q. I love Q, but he barely sticks up for her. And it's like, dude, what the fuck do you mean this is one of your best friends and you're not gonna stick up for her? And Day, you say this is the love of your life, but you're not sticking up for her. And everybody's like, oh my gosh, Kitty is doing too much. Kitty is this, Kitty is that, Kitty's the problem. And it's like, no. Kitty, she's a little energetic. She's a little overzealous. But like, at the end of the day, she's being nice. She's being true to herself while everybody else is going out of their way to be a problem. People get better in season 2, but it's just like season 1, I don't think they knew what they were doing. Because it was like they were trying to do the mean girl act. My nephew just hit my computer. But it was like season 1, Yuri is trying to be the mean girl that this other girl in To All the Boys I Loved Before was. And then they switch it up to her and Kitty are best friends and they are connected because their moms were best friends back in the 90s. And I'm just over here like, what the fuck are we talking about? This bitch was just a fucking bitch to her this whole fucking time. You want me to believe that they are now best friends? And not to mention, Kitty is in love with her. Kitty is having her gay awakening with Yuri. In my opinion, yeah, Yuri's pretty. She ain't my gay awakening pretty, you know. But Yuri's girlfriend, Juliana, yes. Or the new Indian girl we get in season 2, yes. But Yuri herself, I'm sorry. But yeah, I'm just questioning everything that goes on in that show. And it, like, I don't think they knew what they wanted to do with a lot of these characters. My god, my nephew was moving around a lot. But yeah, but I do love the show. Do not get me wrong, I love the show. But do I hate most of these characters? Yes. I also want to talk about Kitty herself. Kitty is a very you can tell one of the only things that have gone wrong in Kitty's life that we get like privy to was her mom passing away. That is a big thing. As someone who has lost her brother, I get a parent is like a lot worse. I genuinely do get that. So I'm just like, I do sympathize with her, but she is an overzealous person and she is a act before you think type of person. And for me, it's like, don't fucking do that, which is how she gets in some of the situations she does, because she does things without thinking. How she got to kiss without telling Day, but she like, and then like her grades aren't good. Like, she's smart in America, but she's not smart in this school. And it's like, yeah, because some of American school districts aren't some of the best, and I come from Cleveland. We don't have one of the best school districts, honestly. So yeah, but I'm like, Kitty, I love you, but you need to take a step back and think about what you're doing before you do it genuinely. As much as I love her, she is somebody who's more sporadic and does before you think, and that's how you cut off your own leg, you know? But we're getting towards the end of this episode. It's really short, but I want to talk about when season 3 comes out. I will talk more about season 3. I will be talking about season 2 too. This is just my first video talking about XO Kitty. I want to see how this does before I post more content, you know? But go check out my social medias. I have an Instagram, TikTok, and my Twitch and several other social medias linked down below. I would also love if you really check out my TikTok. It is another way I get paid and work, so I would appreciate it very, very much. And I will be posting my pictures on Instagram, and here's my looks. I will see you guys next week. Bye!
I feel like then you leave and I'm alone. Some days I get so low. It has to be you, has to be you.
This is crazy.
Can you repeat that?
Cause I don't want this simple life.